Imagine a city so advanced, so breathtakingly magnificent, that even its enemies marveled at its beauty. Tenochtitlan, the heart of the Aztec Empire, was a thriving metropolis of towering temples, bustling markets, and intricate canals, a jewel in the heart of Mesoamerica. But in just 2 years, it would be reduced to smoldering ruins, its streets running red with blood. This is the story of how a mighty empire crumbled under the weight of betrayal, disease, and war, and how a handful of Spanish conquistadors, against all odds, managed to topple one of the most powerful civilizations in the world. The year was 1519. The Aztec Empire, led by Emperor Montezuma II, dominating vast territories with an iron grip, ruled over millions, but on the horizon, danger loomed. Spanish conquistador Hernán Cortés arrived on the shores of Mexico, not as a visitor, but as a conqueror. With just a few hundred soldiers, he set his sights on the riches of the Aztecs. The odds were stacked against him, yet Cortés had something more powerful than numbers: strategy, manipulation, and an unshakable thirst for power. Cortés quickly realized that brute force alone wouldn't bring down the Aztec Empire. Instead, he turned to diplomacy and deception, forging alliances with indigenous groups like the Tlaxcalans, who had long suffered under Aztec rule. With thousands of native warriors by his side, Cortés marched toward Tenochtitlan, where he was met not with swords, but with open arms. Montezuma, believing the Spaniards to be divine messengers, welcomed them into his city. It was a grave mistake. Once inside, the Spanish made their move, taking Montezuma hostage and seizing control of the empire from within. But the Aztecs would not be subdued so easily. When the brutality of the Spanish occupation became clear, the people of Tenochtitlan rose up in fury. Montezuma, now seen as a traitor, was struck down by his own people. Chaos erupted, forcing the Spanish to flee during the infamous Noche Triste, the Night of Sorrows. Many of Cortés' men were slaughtered as they scrambled to escape the city. But the Spanish would return, this time with a weapon far deadlier than steel: disease. Smallpox, unknowingly brought by the Europeans, swept through the Aztec population like wildfire, killing tens of thousands. Warriors, priests, and rulers alike succumbed to the invisible enemy. The empire was left vulnerable, leaderless, and broken. Sensing his chance, Cortés launched a final, devastating assault on Tenochtitlan in 1521. What followed was a brutal, months-long siege. The Spanish, alongside their indigenous allies, cut off food and water, starving the city into submission. When the final attack came, the once mighty city fell in a wave of fire and destruction. Cuauhtémoc, the last Aztec emperor, was captured, marking the end of a civilization that had stood for centuries. The aftermath was nothing short of catastrophic. The temples of Tenochtitlan were torn down, its treasures looted, its people enslaved or forced into submission. The Spanish imposed their language, religion, and rule, erasing much of the Aztec way of life. What was once a thriving empire became just another colony under Spanish control. The Aztec spirit never truly died. Their influence remains woven into the fabric of modern Mexico: their traditions, their language, their resilience. The ruins of Tenochtitlan still lie beneath Mexico City, a silent but powerful reminder of a civilization that, despite its fall, refuses to be forgotten. The story of the Aztec Empire's downfall is more than just a tale of conquest. It's a warning, a lesson, and a testament to the unpredictable nature of history. One moment, an empire stands unchallenged. The next, it lies in ruins. And all it takes is the right combination of ambition, deception, and disaster to bring even the greatest civilizations to their knees.